So the 2004 gold medalist and 2015 gold medalist Elena Pautova of Russia goes in this one. She won silver back in 2015. Greta Strimkita, born in Lithuania, now representing Ireland. She was fourth at the Paralympics in 2016. Fourth also at the last Worlds in 2017. Won gold in the European Championships last year. Aslia Dali.
Greta Strimkita, drawn at 11,
she
in the world.
was the bronze medalist at those European Championships last year. This her first World Championship. Sana Ben-Hama, she was disqualified in the 400 metres final. And inside her, Pautova, ninth in the 400 metres here already.
Drawn 9 for Russia.
Her first major championships at the 1500 for Pautova.
Drawn 8 for Spain.
Spain's Ezzahra, 35-year-old from Pamplona. She'll need to run with the Bulls today in this one.
Drawn at 7, ranked number 2 in the world.
Lifetime best of 4:39.99. Inside her, El Idrissi of Morocco. She's won 5th here in the 400 metres already. This also her first major championship. Second of the Russians, Elena Pautova. 2015 gold as well as 2004. She's a 4-time world champion. Nelly Munalo will go with a guide from Kenya. She took bronze way back in 2006 in Asen. Velasco Maldonado of Mexico also going with a guide. She won gold at the 2015 Pan Am Games.
Drawn at 3.
And the third of the guided runners from Turkey. Kılıç Kiriakoglu, her senior debut at Grosseto back in 2013. Her first start in 1500 at the major championship. Najer Chouya of Tunisia won silver back in 2016. She was a bronze medalist 2 years ago. Her senior international debut came 10 years ago. Francy Osorio
12 women for the world title.
will go from Colombia from the inside, 36 years of age. Took up the sport back 8 years ago. So 4 of the runners go with guides. There are 12 who get underway all together. No issues there when they got away the Tunisian Achaya, who took that bronze in London 2 years ago, goes out to the front straight away. 4 guided runners going in this, so they will get a bit of help along the way and a bit of coaching, if you can call it that, as they come around the opening couple of 100 metres, and they'll come into the straight for the very first time. Conditions here are very, very warm. It has got hotter as the morning's gone on. We've seen some of the athletes who have been competing in 400 metre events coming across the line and really falling over and struggling. So Francy Osorio leads out in front at the moment. The Mexican coming down the outside. Velasco into second place. And they are all completely bunched. The European champion, Greta Strimkita, is in there in about 3rd position at present, just setting off at a pace at the moment she's very comfortable with as they come around and finish their first 400 metres.
Well, the major story in this is that the defending world champion, Sana Ben-Hama, who was disqualified in the 400 metres, doesn't start this at all, so it's quite open. El Idrissi was 5th in the 400 metres here, leading the way. Osorio in 2nd place, the Pan Am champion from Colombia. But the Paralympic champion not in this either, Sumaya Boussaid. Silver medalist in the Paralympic Games, Naja Shuaya, is certainly well watching in this. Francy Osorio, because she's a T12 in this T13 final, has a guide in the form of Jean Chavez. It is an extraordinary lead opener well out in front, the Moroccan El Idrissi. It was a Moroccan who was the defending world champion. She didn't start. Instead, it's El Idrissi well out in front. Osorio in second for Colombia. And Stray Makita, the European champion for Ireland, is in fourth place with 2 laps to go.
Yeah, way out in front of the Moroccans at the moment. She must be a good 30 metres out in front. So the question now is, does she try and push on from here, or does she just take her time and work her way towards the end? El Idrissi, who was 5th already at these championships in the 400 metres, she is at least 20 to 30 metres further out in front in this T13 visual impairment category. And there's been a athlete who's fallen off the track, just trying to work out who it is there. But she's gone down in real trouble.
Chuaya, I think, of Tunisia. Chuaya.
She may have been stood on. She was in the lead there at one point, but I think she's been stood on, and she's gone down when she was in second place. So controversy. She's limping around over there on the far side. But meanwhile, in the race, it is the Moroccan who leads. El Idrissi is way out in front, and she's going to go across and take the bell.
So this is the bell in the women's 1500 metres T13 final. El Idrissi out in front, 5th in the 400 metres here. Fatima El Idrissi having lost Chuaya. Osorio moving up strongly in second place. For Russia, Pautova, the former world champion in 2013, is in 3rd. Stray Makita of Ireland is in 4th place. But Fatima El Idrissi, in a major championship debut, is way clear. Look at the gap. Pautova also moving up for Russia now alongside her colleague, the former world champion Pautova. They're fighting in 3rd and 4th at the moment. Osorio in 2nd spot still for Colombia. So successful in the Pan Ams. But Fatima El Idrissi, our leader, by around 30 metres into the closing straight, is not in any doubt. Her first major championship, and Fatima El Idrissi is going to score a major success. Osorio 2nd, Russia 3 and 4 with Pautova and Pautova. 5th will be Stray Makita for Ireland at the moment. But Fatima El Idrissi, what a championship debut, 4:39. She takes the title. Osorio in 2nd. A big battle. Pautova is 3rd. Pautova 4th. European champion Ireland's Stray Makita is in 5th place. Mexico's Velasco is in 6th. Italy in 7th. For Spain, Osorio is 8th. And coming home in 9th is Kelnic for Turkey. Chuaya, the bronze medalist in the 1500 metres in the last World Championships, and silver in Rio, didn't finish. She went down over in the far side. El Idrissi's the last one standing. Everyone else is on the track, on the deck. Osorio gets the silver, and surely the greatest result of her career as well. Pautova won the all-Russian sprint for the bronze ahead of Pautova. But everybody else absolutely spent. El Idrissi, the 24-year-old, and her championship debut, takes the world title in the 1500 metres. What a result for somebody just on the scene. It's an amazing debut on the brink of the Tokyo Paralympic Games. And Francy Osorio, in her first global championship, gets a magnificent silver for Colombia. Osorio, the silver medalist in the Pan Am Games. And here she takes the silver in the World Championships. A big field of 12 in this. It is very, very hot, this T13. But it's quite something that a woman who has medalled in the last 2 global championships in this event would miss out very early, going down on the back straight. Osorio up there throughout. You see Chuaya there, who then went down. Maybe she was stepped on. I think she did it herself. I think she twisted her ankle when she went onto the sidebar. She was in second place at that stage and she couldn't recover. That was the end of it for her. She wasn't going to complete a 1500 meters race after that injury. It was unfortunate where she stepped, but she was all on her own when it happened. Idrissi had the door open for her to take the gold. Osorio had stayed up with the silver medal for Colombia, with the guide as she's a T12, and the Russian sprint, Pautova in ahead of Zotova for the bronze medal. That is so unfortunate for Chihuahua, who with the reigning, defending world champion Senna Benama not starting this final, would have had a great chance of the gold medal in this. Instead, Fatima El Idrissi, not a factor in the last World Championships. Maybe a TV viewer for Rio. She's a world champion now. The sport where new names emerge all the time, and Fatima El Idrissi, going into the Paralympic Games in Tokyo, is the 1500 meters world champion. Glory for Francy Osorio, the Pan Am silver medalist, her first global championship. El Idrissi gets the gold for Morocco on her debut. Osorio the silver for Colombia. Pautova the bronze for Russia. Zotova in fourth. And the European champion Greta